Hi guys, I'm going to review a little bit of our crayons and embroidery class. So let's get to it. If you need to contact me, you can contact me at busybeequilter@aol.com or go to my blog where these videos are going to be. First thing we're going to do is you usually have your pattern. So this is where I'm going to get my lilac pattern. So I pull it out. When I pulled it out, there it is, right there. I'm going to grab my fabric, one that fits perfect, and I'm going to trace it out. A couple of ways to trace it out. Number one, you could use a Pigma pen. It's a really cool pen. It's like a micro pen. This is a 0.5. It's very, very light, and I chose like a brown because it's what's recommended in the Crabapple Hills books, but also it just blends in really nice. Or you can actually just use your pencils, like Crayola brand pencils, and for each color, trace it in the color that it corresponds. Okay, so if it's purple lilacs, do it in purple. If it's the green leaves, do it in green. That way, it's two steps that you're going to make into one. So you're going to outline and know the colors you're using in one. Okay, so let's get started. We'll grab our pattern. We'll put our paper over it. We'll trace it out. Once it's traced out, if you use your pencils, you're going to go ahead and iron it with the freezer paper. Remember to use freezer paper. So freezer paper, and then the shiny part down. So there's my freezer paper with the shiny part down, and I trace. So now it's going to peel, which is fine. Don't worry about it. That's what it's supposed to do. And then now, you know, if I would have traced it with the color, corresponding color, I wouldn't have to do this. Now I'm going to outline with the corresponding colors that I want to do. Once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and put a clean piece of freezer paper right on it, and I'm going to iron it, and then I'm going to peel it. Ta-da! Okay, so now I've got the colors that I'm going to use already on my fabric, and it's the yellows, the purples, the greens. My letters are in brown, you know, so on, the colors that you're going to use. Okay, and then I haven't finished that one, so I'm going to show you another one that I have already finished. So then once everything, then you're going to grab your crayons. Remember, please, to use Crayola brand crayons. Crayola brand, please. So I have my little box full of Crayola brand crayons, Crayola brand pencils, ready to go. Basically, you can use Crayola brand normal crayons. I've actually even tried the markers. They work really well. And the pencils. I've also actually even used the watercolors. Now watercolors gives you a totally different look, which is more soft actually. So it's kind of cool actually. So you should definitely try that. So basically I've colored my traced out, colored everything. So I'm going to put again one more time after it's all colored in. One more time I'm going to put the freezer paper shiny side down, iron it, but this time I'm not just going to peel. I'm going to let it sit for about 30 minutes to an hour or more. This one I did it a couple weeks ago, so I just re-ironed the papers to show you. It won't peel this soft off of you. It'll peel a little harder, so it'll just peel any color that was left on this paper. It's pretty much what's going to come off and what was going to come off in the wash. So now she is permanent. She is on there. So there are all the colors. She is totally finished. And like I did here, you can customize your stuff. This Charity Fairy from Crabapple Hill. See, I added a necklace, and on her necklace is that the open hearts from Kay's Jeweler, and there I put open hearts, and I put my anniversary 1994. So you have a lot of things you can do with this. It's a lot of fun. I've added more open hearts in the leaves, and she's all colored in. She's colored in with crayons, and she's also colored in with the pencils. So it does give you a pretty look. So now all she needs to do is to be embroidered. So now I've got another one that's already pretty much done with it. I just have to start putting the quilt together. But this is the, it's called Hook, Line, and Sinker, also by Crabapple Hill Designs. And it's the fishing one. So it's got fishing, like fishing cabin. It's got the lures. Sorry, I just moved the camera. It's got, you see a lake. I should have hung it on the wall. And it's got fish and fish lure. It looks really nice, and it's even got the bait and tackle box, which I'm right over here. I just haven't finished, but if you look, it's all, everything's already embroidered, and up here everything's already embroidered. But you can tell what's not embroidered is like the soda bottles right here, the can. I'm sorry, the can, and the can opener is not. See, this is embroidered, but this is not. This is embroidered outline, but I haven't finished the middle, so I'm going to finish that. And that's pretty much it. But let me go ahead and show you the ABC one. Here's the ABC one, and it's very, very pretty. It's just sitting. I put it up on my wall in my dining room, and there you go. Kind of could see it all. But it's very pretty, but a lot of fun to make, and things that you can take with you when you travel. So that's pretty much the review. So if we go over it again, it's trace your pattern, freezer paper, shiny side down, outline it with your pencils or markers. I would use really fine point markers if you're going to do that. Freezer paper again. And then you're going to color it in. Color it in with your pencils and your crayons. Freezer paper again. Let it sit for anywhere from half an hour to a couple of hours, as long as you can. And then that's pretty much it. Then you start embroidering. I'll make another little small video on reminder of embroidery, and we'll go from there. Thanks, and thanks for hanging out with me. This guy right here, his name is the Keeper of the Thread, the Thread Master, and I made him out of clay, and he's always in my quilt room. Yay, thank you. You could also reach me at shopgirl@gmail.com and send me an email. I'll also post it in the bottom of the video, so you can do that. You'll probably get the email faster if you send to the Shop Girl email. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.